Sandhan. All Gujarat Integrated Classroom.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
Hello students, myself Krishna Solanki. I am a lecturer in LDRP College, and today I taught you about Hess diagram and poset, a very important topic in discrete mathematics, DYBAC SEM 5. So we can start with our very first slide, poset and Hess diagram. So it is very important to learn about poset. The poset is a partially ordered set. So a relation R on a set A is called a partial order relation if R is reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive. And a set A with the relation R who follow all these conditions is called a partially ordered set. So poset, it contains relation which is reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive. First of all, we learn what is relation. Okay. So a relation is association between two or more things. Suppose we have given two sets A and B. So A cross B, we know it is a cross product. So A cross B can be defined as order pair xy, where a first element x belongs to a first set A and a second element y belongs to a second set B. So this is our cross product which contain all the order pairs. We can define relation on cross product A cross B. So relation R is a subset of cross product A cross B. So R may contains no element or at the most all the order pairs. So the set R is a relation from set A to set B. So if order pair xy belongs to R, we can say x is related to y, and it is read as x related to y. Suppose xy doesn't belongs to R, then we can say that x is not related to y, and the notation is on the PPT. Okay. So the reflexive relation is a relation defined on set A which contains all the order pairs which have both the element same. That is, for every x belongs to A, x is related to x, that is xx belongs to R. We have an example here. Suppose we have given a set A contains three elements 1, 2 and 3, and relation defined on a set A which contains order pairs 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3 and 2, 1. So to check whether the given relation is a reflexive or not, we can check whether 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3, all the three order pairs belongs to the relation or not. We can see here all the three elements 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3 belongs to R. So the relation is reflexive. Okay. Antisymmetric relation. A relation R on a set A is called antisymmetric if x related to y and y related to x, implying x equal to y. That is, if we find xy in the relation R and yx in the relation R, then x must equal to y. So the example here, the same set A is equal to 1, 2 and 3, and the relation here is 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 1 and 3, 3. It is antisymmetric because we can see here it contains 1, 2, but it doesn't contain 2, 1. Right? It is contained 1, 1, 2, 2 and 3, 3. It contains 3, 1, doesn't contain 1, 3. So all the elements here, we cannot find xy and yx both in the set. last is a transitive relation. A relation R on a set A is called transitive if X is related to Y and Y related to Z, implying X related to Z. That is, for every three elements X, Y and Z, if order pair XY belongs to R and order pair YZ belongs to R, then order pair XZ must be belongs to R. So here the example A is equal to 1, 2, 3 and the relation is 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3 and 3, 3. So it is a transitive relation because we contain here 1, 2 and 2, 3. So the transitive element 1, 3 also belongs to the set. Now the poset is a set which is reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive. So here are the example of posets. First example is we have given a set A which contains elements 2, 4, 8 and 10 and the relation is 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 8, 2, 10, 4, 8, 4, 4, 8, 8. We have to check whether the given set is reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive or not. For reflexivity, we need all the order pairs 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 8 and 10, 10 belongs to the set. Here we can see in the relation we have 2, 2 belongs to R, 4, 4 belongs to R, 8, 8 belongs to R, but the order pair 10, 10 doesn't belongs to R. So it is not a poset because the order pair 10, 10 does not belongs to the relation, so it is not a reflexive. The second example is show that the set power set of S, the collection of all subsets of a set S with relation subset, that is also called the inclusion, is a poset. Again we have to check for power set, the set is reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive. All the elements belongs to power set of S are the some kind of the set. Okay, so we give here the notation that capital A. So for any element capital A in power set of S, all the set is a subset of itself. So A is a subset of A, which is always possible. So all the elements belongs to the relation R. All the order pairs of same elements belongs to R, so it is a reflexive. Now second condition is antisymmetric. If we can take two set A and B from power set, and if we have A is contained in B, that is A is a subset of B, and B is contained in A, that is B is a subset of A, then obviously we can say that if all the two sets belongs to each other, both the sets are equal. So A is equal to B. So antisymmetry, that is A subset of B and B subset of A, implying A is equal to B. Now third is transitivity. If for three sets A, B and C from power set, we have A is a subset of B and B is a subset of C. So A contain in B and B contain in C, that implying A contain in C. So all the three conditions are satisfied. So our set, power set, is a poset. Okay, so third example is show that the set of real numbers R with relation less than equal to is a poset. So set R contains all the real numbers and here the relation is given less than or equal to. We know that every real number is a less than to itself. That is 1 is less than or equal to 1, 2 is less than or equal to 2, we can say that. So for every real number A is less than equal to A is always possible. So it is a reflexive. Now second condition, if we have given two elements, two real numbers from R, and if A less than equal to B is possible and B less than equal to A is also possible, then the only option is A must be equal to B. So it is antisymmetric. and for any three elements A, B and C, the three real numbers, one is less than to other, that is A less than B and B less than equal to C, we can directly say that A is also less than equal to C, that is 2 less than equal to 3 and 3 less than equal to 4, we can write that 2 less than equal to 4. So it is transitive. So all the three conditions are satisfied. So R with the relation less than equal to is a poset. Okay. The next example is show that the set of natural numbers n with relation A divide B, that is divisibility relation, is a poset. So here our set is set of natural numbers, contains all the positive whole integers, and our relation is divisibility. First condition is reflexivity. We can say that every number is divided by itself. So 1 divide 1, 2 divide 2, right? So every element A divide itself. So AA belongs to R. So the relation is reflexive. The second condition is the relation is antisymmetric. We can check here that A divide B, we can write that B is equal to A into K. That is, if 2 divide 6, that is we can write down 6 as 2 into 3. So B is equal to AK, and for B divide A, we have A is equal to B into M, where K and M are integers belongs to N. So from 1 and 2, we can say that A is equal to A into K into M. So here A is always equal to M because A is a real number. We have only one option, that Km is equal to 1, and also K and M belongs to N. We have only one option here, that K must be 1 and M must be 1. So here both the elements K and M must be 1. A is equal to A here. We can replace our value K equal to 1 in equation 1. We get A is equal to B here. So A divide B and B divide A, implying A equal to B. So the second condition, reflexivity, is also satisfied. Now the third condition is relation is transitive. We have given that A divide B and B divide C, already given. So we can write down B is equal to A into K and C is equal to B into M, where K and M are natural numbers. So merge all the two values. We can write down C is equal to A into K into M. Just replace the value of B here, and by that, if C is equal to A into some constant, we can write down that A divide C. So if A divide B and B divide C, we can prove that A divide C. So it is a transitive. So the relation on the set natural number n with the relation divisibility, we can prove that it is reflexive, antisymmetric and transitive. So all the three conditions satisfied. N is a poset with divisibility relation. Okay. Now the same example, if we shift our set from N to Z. N is a set of natural numbers and Z is a set of integer, which includes 0 and negative numbers also. So is the set of integer Z with the relation divisibility is a poset? So relation is same here, but we just slightly change the set, but it is not a poset. The obvious answer, because it contains positive as well as negative integer also, it is not antisymmetric. The counter example is here, A is equal to 2 and B is equal to minus 2 if we take, then it is obvious 2 divide minus 2 and minus 2 divide 2, right? But A and B both are different numbers, so A is not equal to B. So here A divide B and B divide A, but A is not equal to B. So it is not an antisymmetric. So the second condition is violate. We can say that it is not a poset. So poset depend on set as well as relation also. Right. So here we take another definition, linearly ordered or totally ordered set, which is also called chain. So if we have given any poset, our notation for poset is A less than equal to, where A is our set and less than equal to our relation. So if we have any poset A less than equal to, and if every pair of elements of A is comparable, then A is called linearly ordered or totally ordered set. That is, we have given 3 elements in a set, all the 3 elements are related to each other, then it belongs to the chain. So the example is the set of natural number n is a totally ordered with less than or equal to relation, because we know that set of natural number n contains all positive numbers, and for the relation less than equal to 1, less than equal to 2, less than equal to 3, less than equal to 4 and so on. So all the numbers in n related to each other. So it is a chain or linearly ordered set. Okay, another example is a set A is 2, 4, 8, 10. With divisibility relation, we have to check whether the given set is linearly ordered or not. As we can see that we can take order pairs 2, 4. So here, if we take 2 and 4 here, and our relation is here divisibility D. So 2 divide 4, yes. So 2, 4 belongs to R in our relation. Also we have here 4, 8, 4 divide 8 here, yes. So 4, 8 belongs to R. But we have 4, 10 here, but 4 does not divide 10. So 4, 10 does not belongs to R, right? Similarly, we have 8, 10 here. 8 does not divide 10. So 8, 10 does not belongs to R here. So we have 2 order pairs here, 4, 10 and 8, 10, which are not related to each other. So the element 4, 10 is not related and 8, 10 is not related. All the elements in the set are not related to each other. It is not a chain. Okay. So here our next topic, we know what is poset here, what is linearly ordered or chain. Now the Hess diagram, a diagram that presents partial order relation associated with a set. That means we have given a set with a relation, and if it is a poset, we can show it in a diagram.